Boom, 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 boom. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the video. And today, what we got planned for us? We got a few interior bits that we're planning on changing the interior of the BRZ up a little bit, make the car interior look just a little bit nicer, have a nice look, feel, and just it looks cool. Just cool stuff to put in the interior. And if you missed it, we put an exhaust on this car in the last video. The car sounds really good. It was a fairly easy install. Me and my buddy Carlos helped put it on, and then Aiden came over after. He just helped clean it, but it sounds really good. All the boys approved of how it sounded. Fairly simple install. Let's go check out the parts we got in store for us for today. Alright, so here's all the parts we got in store for today. We got an Nardi steering wheel, and it's actually an HKS collab one. We got Energy quick release, short hub, a Nismo shifter, yeah. And then we got my interior bits, and now they're suede. And my buddy Gavin sway them for me. Hit him up, GB Restorations. He also did the shifter. We'll go look at that in a second. But this is just one of the things he does. We're in Southwest Michigan if you want to hit him up. But he also does like headlight restoration, paint correction, buffing. He actually did half of my trunk. Let's go look at that. So yeah, you can see it's a little bit dusty right now, but it's a bit more shiny here, and the paint on this car is not that great. Then we can go to you can see the tape line right there and see how bad it really is. But he just gave me a little test patch to see how it would be. But he also debadged the BRZ for me while he was here getting the parts. A few more things I wanted done, and he hooked it up for me. Shout out him. So I know what you guys are thinking. Why would I get a Nismo shift knob? Honestly, I mean, it's just really sick looking. I got it not knowing it was gonna fit in there, but I found out it's actually the same thread pitch, so this will work in the BRZ. You can make fun of me, whatever, but honestly, all the aftermarket shift knobs I seen out there just weren't that great. But this is exactly what I was looking for. And then finding out it was the same thread pitch was like, wait a minute, this could actually work. But well, let's start installing these. Alright, we're gonna start putting the suede interior in. It's real nice. Look at that. Makes it so much better than the OEM Solar that used to be in here. Alright, let's take the shifter out real quick. Now, honestly, I do really like the OEM shifter, but like it's fading. This kind of just spins on its own, and it's just all seen its fair share of wear. I would get a new one like this, but when I can go to something like this, it just makes it so much more worth it. No, I honestly didn't know it came with a shift sticker or for the shift pattern, but this car's a 6-speed, so I won't be putting that on either, which is unfortunate, but this thing is pretty sick. Also forgot to mention, I had him do this, but I put it in immediately because we wanted to see if it would fit right because of all the edges and stuff on it, because there were some spots like around here, the edges on this we were kind of afraid of, but yeah, this is pretty sick too. Yeah, this looks real good with the Nismo shifter on it. But yeah, call me stupid, whatever. Honestly, I think this is pretty sick. People can call me stupid all they want, but honestly, I like it. It's my car, it's my build. Honestly, it doesn't matter what they think, but if it fits, it sits, man. The shifter looks so good in here. You can't tell me that's not hard. Part number if you want the shifter. They also make this in white as well, with I'm pretty sure with this in black and that in red, but Yeah, they do make it in white as well. All right, now time to take care of the steering wheel. Let's start working on that. Also got the girly planting flowers. Teehee. So we're gonna start off by taking out the airbag. So there's gonna be a hole right here, and another one down here. I'll try as best as I can to record this. Since it's in the interior, I try my best to mount the camera in the best possible viewing positions for you guys, so you guys know what is going on and you're not missing out on what's happening either. If we're gonna get real in-depth to it, there's a hole right here. On the other side, there's a hole right there, and if I can see it with you guys, right there, there's a hole underneath the steering wheel, or right behind the steering wheel. Yeah, we're gonna like take a screwdriver or flathead or something and push these clips back so that way the airbag can come out, so we can see the bolt that's holding it down. But before we do that, so we should probably unplug the battery because it's safe, or better for my own safety or protection, and you probably should too. If not, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, let's do that. Let's unplug the battery and let's get to it. All right, got that off. All right, so we got a flathead and screwdriver. Try my best to see which one works best, but I'm sure you guys will kind of see what's going on. There it is. Oh. So the flathead is probably your ideal tool. There we go. All right. And just like that, we have a bomb. There's a bomb strapped to my chest! Just like that, we got the Subaru airbag off now. Woo! All right, now we're gonna take that bolt off. All right, I got my 17mm. Let's get a few ugga-duggas and we'll get this out. I couldn't find my small extension, so we had to use the big one. All right, she's loose, but she's not completely off, so we're just gonna hit it a few times and make sure it gets completely off, so that way we don't hit her. So there we go. Just like that, we got ourselves a 2013 BRZ steering wheel. Not too bad. All right, let's get to unboxing these so we see what we're dealing with. They both came with energy stickers. I think that's about 10 horsepower right there. But we got our short hub. That doesn't look very short, to be honest, but it's a short hub. Also came with jumper harnesses for the airbag as well. We got our shreddy quick release, but let's get these in the car. All right, so here's our jumper harness slash fuse, I guess. But yeah, so pretty much looks like we just take these holes and put them in there, and then same thing here. So let's do that real quick. All right, we we got them in there. Now we're gonna electrical tape them up so that way they stay together and hopefully don't come out either. Got our little shitty inky dinky setup. This looks ghetto as fuck, I'm not even gonna lie. But this will all be hidden away. So now we should be able to put the short hub on. All right, now we're ready to put on the short hub, but this will only go on one way. The clock spring or this little section right here only will go in this section, and that's the only way it's supposed to go. So let's get that on. All right, a few curse words later, and we got this on. We tightened the bolt as close as I could to spec, and then now we gotta hook these up to the quick release so that way we can have the horn working. So when we're hooking up the horn, the blue wire goes to the yellow and then the ground goes to ground. So let's get this all in. So per usual, when you put this in, it'll be like this with the NRG logo on the top. So just like that. But I'm gonna hook these up first, and then put some electrical wire over this so it doesn't ground out or anything when we put them in. All right, this should be all good to go. We're just gonna shove this in there. All right, now essentially we should just be able to, there we go. Oh. Ooh, buddy. All right, now we got to put the steering wheel onto this, and then this little dot right here symbolizes the very top of the steering wheel. So let's get that in, and we should have a finished quick release. Yeah, so we went with an HKS Nardi. There's the horn. Can't really see it. And there's the 6 stitching that it came with. Yeah, so that's what I got for a steering wheel, and I figured it paired up very well with the shreddy quick release because of the color tone or color waves. Yeah, let's match these things together and then put them in the car. Alright, and just like that, we have our quick release paired up to the steering wheel. I didn't hook up the buttons for the horn to work behind this because the button kind of looked a little funky, so I'm gonna have no horn for now, but everything else should be hooked up once I figure it out. But that, and I used some crusty bolts because none of this came with hardware for this, but I have another quick release in my garage, and I just stole these from that one, and yeah, should be good to go in the car now though. Let's go test it out. For you guys ready for this? I don't think I'm ready for this. Oh, buddy. Oh, dude. This looks so good. It feels so good too. Everything we've did to the interior today. Oh man, this is This is sick. Guys, this looks so good. I feel like I've transformed the interior like crazy today, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, or at least got to know how to put a steering wheel in decent enough at least. But yep, let's see if we have any airbag lights or anything come on. Got this in here. The car kind of needs cleaned out, so let's get all this crap out of here real quick. The Nardi also came with a sticker, so that must mean another 5 horsepower, right? That's a 15 horsepower mod right there, baby. But yeah, this looks sick. Car looks so much better. Oh hell yeah, brother. Yeah, so with everything we did today, the suede interior on the shift and here, the Nismo shift knob, and the HK steering wheel with the shreddy NRG quick release hub. Honestly, I'm so proud of everything. It turned out really nice. Been waiting to do this for quite a while. The steering wheel actually showed up probably like a month ago, and then I've been waiting for everything else to show up. And then this was just done like in a day by my buddy Gavin, so hit up GB Restorations and he'll get you right. But yeah, all this stuff's real nice. Also, these are all my girlfriend's flowers that we just caught. Turned out real nice. Yeah, so I seen something and was looking at the HKS horn, and it looked like something weird was going on, so I might have to figure out that in a later video, probably when I try to retain cruise control or something. But real happy with how everything turned out. It looks so good inside the car. All the stuff I got turned out like beautifully in the car. I'm super happy with how it turned out. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. What do you want to say? Thanks for watching, guys.